everyone! First things first, here are the tools and materials used during this craft session. Welcome to the very first video of this channel. My name is Pauline and I'm the ThePaperCrook. I do just want to put out a disclaimer that I am a noob artist. So I will most likely make mistakes. Actually, I will definitely make mistakes as shown clearly later in this video. Also, this was made by following the instructions from the book Flowersmith, How to Handcraft and Arrange Enchanting Paper Flowers by Jennifer Tran, with a few tweaks here and there. So as you can see here, the templates are already included, which definitely makes it easier for us. But ain't no way I'm gonna be cutting up such a beautiful book, so with my big brain, I came up with using a clear folder. You may be wondering what those two lines on your template are for, or not. But anyway, I will show and tell you. So you see how vertical lines are running across your crepe paper? Those are called grains. The lines on your template indicate which direction to lay it on. I'll probably make a separate video talking about different kinds of crepe paper and the terminologies. Fun, fun, fun! So right now, we are preparing the pieces for the petals. And for this first batch, we need to make 6 pieces using template A. Now, if you are new to flower making, you can definitely trace and cut out one shape at a time. But because I'm the bestest, I'm just kidding. What I've done here is cut multiple shapes at once by folding the paper, similar to when you're making, let's say, a snowflake or a lantern or... yeah, I don't know. You get what I'm saying. Now that we have our pieces, the next step would be gluing them together. So using a glue stick, paste 2 petals with the red sides facing each other. But of course, if you want to be a bit rebellious, then you can definitely paste the darker red sides together instead. I won't judge. And once dried, let's go ahead and trim the edges just a bit so it's nice and neat. Next would be curling. Now you don't necessarily need to use this particular marker for this. It can be done using a bamboo skewer or the end of a paintbrush. And if you find the pieces peeling away from each other after doing this, not to worry, you can always go back and glue them together again. And there you have it! You've got petals! It's pretty much the same process from here on out, so as to not bore you, I will just use the magic of editing and speed through it. Ooh! Also, at the end of this video, I will give a verdict on the likelihood of me ever making this particular flower again, in the form of, yeah, no, probably not, or, yeah, okay, sure. Same method for the leaves. Wasn't that so cool? So this time around, when it comes to pasting the 2 pieces together, it is with the moss green sides facing each other. But again, you are more than welcome to take a different route. And here's the recap. Feel free to pause to get a better look. You're halfway through, finally done with the most tedious part of this session. And now we'll be moving on to the stem and the center. These floral tapes actually have some wax coating on them, and they stick pretty easily from the heat of your fingers, and also by gently stretching it as you go. Adding a dab of glue will definitely secure it some more. This step is by far my most favorite part of making paper flowers. Stretching the paper is so satisfying. This step, which is called fringing, is also pretty fun to do, but it does require some laser focus attention. Careful not to snip your fingers. It's like making a mini broomstick. Just give it a bit of a haircut. And voila! It's assembly time! And also the beginning of when I'll be making mistakes. So, first error here. I found that unfortunately the hot glue stick doesn't adhere very well to the waxy surface of the floral tape. And after many attempts, I have decided to use regular tacky glue, which actually worked out just fine. And then now that the first layer of petals is assembled, this time around I had no issue with using the glue stick since we're not trying to stick on a waxy surface anymore. Yay! And the second mistake I've made is gluing the petals the wrong way. Oh my goodness. And I only realized this when the petals were already actually fully assembled, which you'll see later. You might be wondering, how is it the wrong way? Well, let me show you. So this is a Leucadendron. I think that's how you say it. You see how the petals are curling outwards subtly? Yeah, ours don't really look like that. But luckily, paper is quite forgiving, so I was able to correct my wrong ways, and you'll see in a bit. And this is when the realization hit. Oh boy. But that's okay, all I did was in the same fashion as when we were making the individual petals. I took my marker and curled the tips outwards. See? Easy peasy. And I didn't make the same mistake for the leaves. I'd say that's growth. And here's the final reveal. question is, would I ever make this again? And the verdict is... yeah, no, probably not. The reason is that making the petals and leaves was just a bit too repetitive. But despite my verdict, I still believe that it's perfect for beginners. Not to say I'm not a beginner anymore. And that's it, y'all. If you've managed to stick to the very end of this video, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something from it, and if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any requests as well for specific flowers, let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, take care and happy crafting. Bye bye!